Hello friends, 2023 is just around the corner. So before I begin this video, I wish you a very happy new year in advance. May this upcoming year of 2023 fulfill all your dreams and you get the dream job which you have been aspiring for. I wish you a very happy, healthy and a prosperous new year in advance. Friends, today's topic I'll be dealing with the aspect of essay writing. ऐसे राइटिंग बहुत ज़रूरी है क्योंकि ऐसे राइटिंग को 250 मार्क्स का वेटेज है यूपीएससी में. यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट टू क्वालिटी एसेज and it is very tough to write two essays because the topics which have been coming are becoming more deep and more insightful. 2021 essay paper was one of the toughest essay paper in the history of UPSC. Okay, because the topics are such that you need to be very thoughtful to generate the points in that, and it is really challenging to think so much in such a small amount of time. Hence, I thought that I should make a video on this on the approach which you have to take while attempting the essays. So friends, let us begin. First we should understand what is the structure of the essay. The structure of the essay में तीन चीज़ें होती है. ये आपको कई सारे लोग बताएंगे बट ये नहीं बताएंगे कि उसमें करना क्या है. बिकॉज मैंने भी जब कोचिंग क्लासेस किए थे, मैंने भी जब ये किया था, तो these basics were taught to us, but we invented our own ways. So the classes and the guidance will help you, but you have to invent your own ways. So these three parts of the essay which are there are main body, or the introduction, then the main body, and then the conclusion. तो इंट्रोडक्शन और कंक्लूजन, ये दोनों चीज़ें अगर आप अच्छे से पुट अप कर रहे हो तो it will automatically create a good impression, the first impression and the last impression. Okay, so this will give examiner a positive mindset about you while allotting the marks. हमारा, there is no one way of writing the essay. Okay, like sometimes कई बार होता है ना कि हम डिसाइडेड नहीं होते, but हम उस दिन just by the virtue of we are hungry, we just go in a restaurant. Are we decided every time that what we are going to order? No, we look at the menu, we select a dish. Maybe today you might like some dish more, or tomorrow you might taste something new, something different, and you like it more. It all depends on the day, on your taste, on so many other factors, right? And it may differ from person to person. Same way it is about the essays. Many students take different approach and they are able to get good marks, but in any case, some of the basics you should know is that you have to structuralize your essay into these three parts. इंट्रोडक्शन कितना बड़ा लिखना है, कंक्लूजन कितना बड़ा लिखना है, मेन बॉडी में क्या क्या आना चाहिए, ये सब डिपेंड करता है आपके थिंकिंग पे, अवेलेबल टाइम पे, वर्ड्स और द ऐसे ऐसे के टॉपिक पे. सम ऐसे टॉपिक्स may require elaborate introduction. For example, one of the essay which was there, rational is real and the real is rational, ये ऐसे आया था लास्ट टाइम. तो इस ऐसे में पहले आपको ये क्लैरिटी देनी है एक पैराग्राफ के अंदर. आई वुड राइट अ बिग पैरा ऑन दिस कि रियल क्या है, रैशनल क्या है, एंड हाउ रैशनल इज रियल. Okay, so there, when such two statements are there, you have to make it very clear in the introduction that you have understood these statements. Okay, so probably I would begin my topic by writing what is real. Real is something which I can perceive, which I can know by my five senses. I can see, I can touch, I can feel. And rational is what? Rational is the process of inducting, deducting, of reaching to a particular point of inference or a conclusion. So, when I say that rational is real, it means that whatever I can feel through my senses, I can see, I can perceive, are the only real things, and that which are not rational, those are not the real things. And the vice versa of his statement is that all the real is rational. Okay, सो रैशनल इज रियल एंड द रियल इज रैशनल. सो रैशनल की अगर बात करते हैं हम लोग तो वही चीज़ होगी जो मैं लॉजिकली कंक्लूड कर सकूं, और वही चीज़ रियल है. सो जो चीज़ें मैं नहीं रैशनल है वो रियल नहीं है. नाउ लेट अस टेक अ एनेक्डोट ऑफ दिस स्टेटमेंट. Once I've introduced these two statements and I have clarified it, then I will start to explore it on the various fronts. Do you really believe, friends, that all the rational things are only real? Sometimes there are many things which science cannot explain, some things which are myths, like the greatest concept of human soul. Have we ever felt the soul inside us? Several philosophies, several religious practices brought us try to bring us to our real selves. Okay, but they could never explain. No one knows what happens after that. Some things science cannot explain. Those are not rational, beyond rationality, beyond what scientific tempers explain, but yet they exist. All right. So certain things are there which contradict it. Maybe something we called the acts of the god, the interventions of the god, the mythical powers of the god, and such things. So I'm just giving you a dimension to think. In इस तरीके से आपको सोचना है, आपको आपके आइडियाज प्रेजेंट करने हैं. Need not be any fancy or any lucrative language. Keep it simple, but with a very very strong power of expression. Okay, you do not need any hi-fi grammar into it. फिर फ्रेंड्स दूसरी चीज आती है that how to conclude the essay. Now conclusion is something which should give a good message, maybe a good moral message, maybe a good futuristic message. कोई एक आइडिया जिसमें एक तरीके से आप समेट रहे हो चीज़ों को. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू सिट इन अ मीटिंग, यू इंटरेक्ट विथ एवरी वन. सो वाइल लीविंग द रूम, make sure it leaves a positive environment. Okay, so such should be the ideas of the conclusion. Then there are certain topics which I think I will never touch. For example, hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. मैं another topic which was very interesting, which was very good, that was there are always better practices to best practices. Now that's a good topic. See, when I say that there is always a bar of the best practices, the throughout the civilizations we have achieved impossibles, friends. Start with some historical timelines. Once which was deemed impossible have become possible. We outbarred ourselves. We went above the levels what human endeavor can perform. We landed on the moon. But yet again, records are there to be broken. There are always exceptions, there are always inventions, renovations, which lead you to something which was better than the previous versions, something which was upgraded, something which was, you know, uh, a better one, what we can say, enhanced one. So all such points you have to generate, friends, and that again you have to give as many dimensions of thinking as you can in the body of the essay. एक दूसरी और एक इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज मैं फ्रेंड्स शेयर करना चाहूंगा. डू नॉट जंप ऑन द टॉपिक. एज सुन एज द क्वेश्चन पेपर लैंड्स इन योर हैंड, टेक सम टाइम. एक विजुअलाइजेशन रखो अपने दिमाग के अंदर, और पीछे का रफ शीट खोलो जहां पे एटलीस्ट पॉइंट जॉट डाउन गुड 10 to 15 points. The main body should also be linked to various dimensions of what you have been reading while your preparations. For example, social dimension, economic dimensions. क्या बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस, द बेटर प्रैक्टिसेस ओवर बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस का इकोनॉमिक डायमेंशन है? यस ऑफ कोर्स है. हमने देखा है इतने सारे कॉरपोरेट लीडर्स को ग्रो होते हुए। हमने देखा है कि हाउ वी आर लीडिंग टू more refined innovations, the more aggressive research and developments. How this has been achieved? This has been achieved because we are continuously striving for the best. Every time कहाँ पे कोई सोचता है कि this is the utmost which can be done, we are outpacing it through the technological developments. One of the dimension to think, arts. Let's say you think it from the don't just think from the perspective of science. Think from the perspective of arts. The sculptures, the pyramids, the great uh, artifacts which were developed, the paintings which were painted. So many things are there to mention in the essay. So it's an open platform, it's an open canvas. You are the chef, kitchen is full of ingredients, just pick it up, make a good dish, and show it to the examiner. Okay, this is how you have to approach the essay topics. नाउ देर वॉज वन मोर इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक जिसके ऊपर बहुत चर्चा हुई. इनफैक्ट वी वर सिटिंग इन द ऑफिस एंड दिस पेपर समवन just took out the that paper and shared when this topic we all bursted into laughter. इसमें क्या लिखेंगे यार? इतना डिफिकल्ट टॉपिक दिया है यूपीएससी ने. My perception of you is a reflection of me. My reaction to you is an awareness of me. I hope I'm saying this sentence correctly. I think that was only the topic. तो फ्रेंड्स इसका इंट्रोडक्शन आप कैसे करोगे इस आइडिया का? इस आइडिया का इंट्रोडक्शन करो मे बी परसेप्शन एंड रिएक्शन से. दीज आर द टू वर्ड्स विच आर देयर इन द एसे. फ्रेंड्स, परसेप्शन एंड रिएक्शन are the greatest driving factors in making reach human civilization where we are. What were we in the Stone Age? We were percepting the environment. We were trying to understand. We are trying to settle down. Throughout the human civilization, we have been doing this. We have been trying to perceive various things around us. And in this process, we also made self discoveries. The great thinkers like Gautam Buddha, Mahavir Jain, Socrates, Aristotle, so many great thinkers came in this world, right? So, how we evolved, and reactions, how we have been taking decisions, sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes historically tragic, but that is how we have been able to develop. Right about the current scenarios, what is happening, the Russia Ukraine war, it is just a difference of perception why these wars are happening. The Indo China war recently which happened, they have entered into Arunachal Pradesh. Why? Because there is a difference of perception, hence such reactions resulting into loss of human lives. The antisocial elements, the terrorists, what are their perceptions of the world? What are their reactions? They are using violent methods to justify themselves, to threaten the world to accept their ideas, to force to accept their ideas. Lot of social problems exist because of these perceptions and reactions. It's a beautiful topic, but challenge is how much you can open it, how much you can structuralize it. बट जब पहली बार पढ़ते हैं तो इट यू गो ब्लैंक कि इट्स सच अ डिफिकल्ट टॉपिक, मैं इसको कैसे अप्रोच करूं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल डोंट पैनिक. अगर आपके लिए डिफिकल्ट है, सबके लिए डिफिकल्ट है. और मैं एक्सपीरियंस के साथ आपको कह सकता हूं कि इट इज द टफेस्ट पेपर इन द हिस्ट्री ऑफ यूपीएससी सिविल सर्विसेज एग्जामिनेशन. बहुत ज्यादा यूपीएससी ने डीप एंड इंसाइटफुल बना दिया है ऐसे टॉपिक्स को. सो इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू बी इजी. But then again, with proper preparation, with proper practice, and the proper dimension making, you can open up these topics. Add real life examples, apply your ideas, create a tree where there are analytical essays, give both the dimensions, positives, negatives, just like you do in your critical answer making. And first, try to write few pages. Try to, just go and start writing the essay. First few essays will never be good, but slowly and slowly you'll start to see that you are able to write better essays. मेंस अटेम्प्ट करने से पहले मेरे हिसाब से एटलीस्ट 7 to 8 essays you should be able to write, and essays should always be written after you have, you know, prepared for the totally about the syllabus of the means. Because essay writing मैं अगर आपको आज बोलूँगा, if you are a new person, new to the preparation, your ideas will not be so profound or so in line with a good articulate essay of civil services requirement. But as you prepare yourself, as you enhance and arm yourself with the knowledge which you learn in the mains, then essay will also be refined. Then there is one more thing that many candidates ask me, that sir, can we induct sayings into the essay, the proverbs or the thoughts? You can use, certainly, yes, you can use. You can use in introduction, or you can use in conclusion, or wherever you find fit. There is no such anything. But always remember that it is your idea which is going to fetch you more marks. Let's say Mahatma Gandhi has said this about violence. Okay, you can introduce a topic if you want with that, but it's ultimately you yourself which they will be seen. So you should be able to connect that statement with the topic very well. Only then use it. Otherwise, there's no use of just for the sake of putting. Don't try to put that into this. And vital statistics or the vital diagrams or the philosophical and value parts which you may have learned in your paper 4, or your topic may be, or your mains subject may be philosophy. You can certainly use those aspects as well, so it will help you indirectly in the essay writing. So sub, now we do not know what the next type of essays will come, but we should be prepared about these one liner thoughts which are there. Okay, so all these proverbs and thoughts, or the insightful sentences which UPSC is nowadays giving in the papers, are really testing the thinking limits of us. Okay, so these essays will certainly require a lot of practice. Maybe in the upcoming videos I will share more aspects and more tips about the essay. If I'm able to get time, I can also structuralize the essay. I'll try to generate the points of one of the essays which have come in the previous years, and then probably we can have another video session. Or maybe if you guys can want any tips about writing the essays, or you can also attempt the papers, maybe share the copy. I'll be activating one of the Gmail IDs where you can just email your essays. So maybe I'll be able to offer comments also, but that all depends again on the time available I have. So let's meet friends after in the next video, and till then I wish you all the best. Keep writing, keep practicing, keep reading. uh, all I can say is that हमें नहीं पता होता क्या है आगे, whether we get success or not, but try hard, stay confident, and believe that you are going to get through. This belief will carry you through the end. All right, friends, on this note I end my video. Again, I wish you a very very happy new year, and all the best, guys.